The trophy wait is over.
From the dusty streets of El Palma, Murcia in Spain to now the world number one of the ATP Wimbledon champion, Carlos Alcaraz. 8-1 was a signal, a strong message sent by the Super Falcons to all their opponents in the forthcoming 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. Doomsday predicted by the Lorna for the Nigerian Basketball Federation, and also in the world this morning, making round in the world of sport. Manchester United have stripped Harry Maguire of his captain's armband as the deal for Andre Onana gets closer. Let me also inform you that Lionel Messi have come out to say that, look, I am dreaming of selling a 200,000 seated crowd as I make my Inter Miami debut. And Napoli currently in the radar of Nigerian wizard winger Samuel Chukwueze. In the world of basketball, Nigeria loses its position in the basketball ranking in Africa as a crisis deepens in the Nigerian Basketball Federation. Good morning to yet another exciting moment when we talk sports on Breakfast Show on your super duper radio dial, Voice of the People, 96.1 FM Abuja. Sport Beats comes your ways every Mondays through Fridays by 9:05 a.m. This is where we'll sit and we'll talk sport. Over the weekend, it was champions galore all the ways. Let me also inform you that today we will be doing and continuing our teaser talking about the VOP Sport Beat Superstar of the Week. You want to know who he is? Get your sports seatbelt strapped on and your helmet strapped on, because it's going to be a jolly good ride in the world of sport this morning. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I still remain the finest uncle talking sports in the capital city and beyond, the one you love to call Uncle Fine Boy. It is Game On. Let us begin in the world of athletics as a Nigerians women 100 meters hurdle star Tobiloba Amusa continued with her impressive performance ahead of the World Championship in Budapest, Hungary. Amusa was in Nigeria last week to compete in the trials organized by the Athletic Federation of Nigeria for the World Championship. The track star put up a distinct display on Sunday in the Diamond League to beat Kendra Harrison and claim gold medals. Amusa has been the champions over Nigeria and the world 100 meters hurdle champion ever since he won gold in the Birmingham Commonwealth Games in 2022. Apart from winning the gold, Amusa also set a personal and season best record of 12.34 seconds in the event. This is what we call a performance at the highest peak. This is what we call performance that is worthy of a celebration. Thumbs up to Tobi Amusa as she continues to write the name Nigeria in gold in the world map. Away from Amusa now, let's talk more on basketball, but this time from a sour taste. Former Minister of Sport Solomon Dalong has predicted that the Nigerian senior women basketball team will struggle to pick the last position in the next 2023 FIBA Afro Basketball Championship. During this was made in an exclusive interview at the Nigerian Olympian Association Summit in Abuja last week. He said the game of basketball was the pride of Nigeria before he left office in 2019, but it degenerated to its lowest ebb and will struggle to take even the last position at the competition. Oh wow, former minister predicting doom for basketballer, but the female in particular. Of course, we know how the Tigers, the male national team, failed and fed in their last outing. It wasn't a good story at all. The taste was so sour, and this man has come out to say that look, it will also continue with the women. Recall that there have been a leadership crisis, a leadership mismanagement and high-handedness in the MBBF, led by Kida's board. But so far, he has not reinterested his step to see how he can do better as Nigerian basketball keeps plunging down and down the pit. Alright, let's progress in the show as we talk football now. The Nigerian Football Federation NFF Technical Director Austin Eguavo has confirmed that Super Eagles head coach Jose Peseiro will continue his work with the team once the agreement is reached. Nigerians, I'm sorry to break your heart. Some of you are happy that Peseiro no longer has a job with the Super Eagles and his contract has ended. Yes, but report that is reaching us now is that the NFF have decided through the technical head of the Nigerian coaching crew, talking about no other person but Austin Eguavo, has come out to say that look, the NFF have decided that Jose Peseiro will continue as the head coach of the Super Eagles. Perhaps there will be some arrangements and agreements in his new contract that will maybe, just maybe, have a reduction in his salary, but all in all, he's set to continue as the head coach of the Super Eagles. How happy are you with this news? Of course, Nigerians are not happy. Nigerians are sad. Nigerians are not just comfortable with Peseiro being the one to lead the team into the next AFCON competition, but sadly, it is what it is. He will continue as the coach of the Super Eagles. Alright, let's continue now with football as the Super Falcons show that they are battle ready in the forthcoming FIFA Women World Cup. The Super Falcons wallop a team that played a friendly over the weekend, talking about the Lions FC of Australia in Brunsby by 8-1 in a preparation for the July 2021 group match against Canada in the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup finals that will be going down in Australia and New Zealand. The Super Falcons have received a boost as they defeated their opponent Wallop FC Lions by 8-1 in a close friendly tie. Come on, when countries like Zambia are playing high-profile friendly, countries like the Bayana of South Africa, the countries like USA, Canada, England are playing amongst themselves with a strong opponent as friendlies progresses. The Super Falcons are playing a second division club in Australia. Even when they played the first division in a friendly match before this, it was a scanty players that were used to prosecute that game. And with these, some of them are coming out to say that, look, we are battle ready to bring the trophy home. Oh, the Super Falcons. Coach Randy Waldron. Well, let's keep our hopes high and believe that even with this result, it will help them fine-tune and also polish other areas in the team where they are lacking firepower, and also to correct any mistakes that they would have made during the training to see how they can get better as the game progresses in the World Cup proper. I mean, while the scorers of the goals include forward Ifoma Onomonu, midfielders Antonietta Payne and Alimatu Ainde, as well as striker Uchenna Kanu also contributed a goal each to their opponents as they took the Lions FC to the cleaners to stake a claim and send a warning signal to all their opponents that they would be facing in the competition. I mean, while let's delve out of the shores of Nigeria now, but still stuck in Africa, as one news that is not palatable as dropped over the weekend. Officials of Aswan in Egypt have beaten beating Rafael Anyagwa, whose contract has ended. Despite owing part of his contract money, the club held him to ransom and refused to let him go. Aswan were relegated at the end of the current season despite the efforts of the Nigerian to see how they can salvage the murky waters of relegations. According to a reliable source, he was contracted to the team and it will end in the 2022-2023 season. The source also stated further that the player was given a paltry sum as part of his contract. He was given a check of half payment of his owed money, and he asked them for the full sum, and they refused. Aswan management wanted to force him to sign a new contract, but he declined. They wanted him to sign a new contract after giving him little sum, but Rafael refused. He picked his bag and was heading for the airport when the club officials started attacking him. Rafael Anyagwa is still in distress and calling on Nigerians to save his life. We are also told that he was locked up in the barracks and beaten. Come on! Who does this to a coach? I think Rafael Anyagwa needs to take it up at the Court of Arbitration for Sport, CAS, because he can't be owing a coach. He refused to sign a contract extension. You contracted him for a job. He got the job done, but sadly the team was relegated, which is also part of football. Paying him his full sum became a problem, and he was beaten. You needed to sit the way he was looking. He was literally lynched on his way to the airport. This is one news that somebody like me would definitely dig down to get into the nitty-gritty and, of course, bring out the end of this story, because we just can't let it be swept under the carpet. No, it is too strong of a news or even a story to let go. He is a Nigerian and he deserves all the respect that he needs. Alright, away now from that story, let's delve out of the shores of Africa for a while as we discuss what's going on with the NFF and Coach Randy Waldron far away in Australia. The technical director of the Nigerian Football Federation, Coach Austin Egwavon, claimed that the Super Falcons head coach Randy Waldron has apologized for his recent comment against the body. Waldron and the NFF have recently engaged in war of words over the Super Falcons' preparation for the World Cup and the money that was given to the team by FIFA to enable them prepare for the World Cup. The American also questioned NFF accountability and also claiming that money that was meant for them was diverted by the body. But Egwavo, however, has come out to say that the 66 years old has come out to apologize for his outburst. Well, this is one-sided. We haven't heard from Coach Randy Waldron to confirm if truly he apologized, and we want to see a statement from him. We also want to see audios and video evidences, if there are, for us to truly believe that he has come out to apologize, because stories like these, we just can't believe. Trust me, we just can't believe. Speaking for Nigerians all over, because we have heard stories like this where the NFF will come out and say, oh, everything is fine, we have sorted it out, only for the coach to come out a couple of hours or even days later to say, no, it is not the way it is. It happened in 2013 where we saw the NFF and the late coach Stephen Keshi in war of words over similar situation. We also saw it with Coach Kenneth Roy, yes, after the World Cup in 2018. We hope that the story is true. All right, now away from football now and away from all the rancor that have gone down over the weekend, let me let you know that it went down in the Wimbledon, yes, as one man ended the run of the legend himself, Novak Djokovic. From the Dorster streets of Al Espa in Murcia in Spain, this man is a champion that we must definitely celebrate. Meanwhile, Carlos Alcaraz was the champion when he took on his foes and rivals, and we also had strong opponents of Novak Djokovic in a recent Wimbledon final. The Spain wizard Alcaraz, who is 20 years old, fought back from a nervy start to win 1-6, 7-6, 8-6, 6-1, 3-6, 6-4 against the defending champion Novak Djokovic. Djokovic, who is going for a fifth straight win, an 8-men's triumph, and his 24th major or record equaling feat. But the 36 years old Serbian was outlasted by top seed Carlos Alcaraz, who underlined his class by winning a second major title. It's a dream come true for me. Alcaraz, who was playing in his only fourth grass court tournament, said, meanwhile, it was tears and tears and tears for Novak Djokovic, as he could not hide his feeling of lifting a runner-up trophy. He had watched his opponent hold in the past for Wimbledon hit him hard as the tears flowed like a river. He had always been on the winning side, winning the big trophies, but this time he had to trade places with Alcaraz. The maligned ricket next to his chair was a reminder of the frustration he had taken out on the net post after the key break of nerve in the fifth set. It hurts, he said, after a chance at recording equal 8th title ended. Alright, let's delve away now from the Wimbledon and talk transfer, as Manchester United are on the brink of completing the signing of Inter Milan goalkeeper Andre Onana for almost £50 million. The Cameroonian 27 will replace long-time number 1 David De Gea, who left the club last summer after 12 seasons. Following a further meeting between United and Onana's representative on Sunday, it is understood an agreement that an agreement had been reached over a 5-year contract with the opponent of signing more years in his contract, talking about a 1-year contract extension. And Harry Maguire has been stripped of his captain armband come next season. I wish I can take more stories, but my time is definitely up. This is where I will draw the curtain for this morning as I return by 5 p.m. this evening. But then our superstar of the week goes to no other but the Spain tennis champion Carlos Alcaraz, for winning his second Wimbledon title and his second major Grand Slam. These weeks is dedicated to him as a superstar champion of the week. Alright, Abuja, I will see you same time tomorrow, 9:05 a.m. bright and early. But from me to you, I'm done and I'm gone. Do have yourself a fantastic work day ahead. I'll see you by 5 p.m.